What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're already almost halfway through the year. It is May 2026, and the train collection I present to you guys is pretty unexpected. I did not plan to be doing this May, but we are going to be going to Cordele, Georgia again. This was very late notice. I only knew we were going for like 2 or 3 days. I'm not even joking. I knew the Wednesday or Thursday before the weekend. So, it was pretty unexpected, but we are going to Cordele, Georgia again. It's been about 4 months, and we're going back there to see what we can find for round two. Unfortunately, this one has a little less trains since there's a curfew that's going on over there, and my friends couldn't make it over. So it's just going to be us and all the trains we can see at the time. But it is going to be quite equal depending on quality. Stay tuned to figure out what I'm talking about. It's good to be back. The fresh smell of the Georgian air, the distant horns of the trains, and the heart of the Cordele, Georgia platform. The only difference is that we got a bit more clouds and some raindrops coming in, but we got M605 also coming in on Cordele, Georgia, interlocking as our first Cordele train of May 2026. M605 is a daily mixed freight that comes through here every day. It's a southbound, but it goes outbound on the roll camera. Not quite sure if I was over here to see him last time I was over here, but it is currently 4:30 p.m. on May 23rd, 2026. We end up going home early because of, well, private reasons, but we got a severe thunderstorm warning coming both afternoons. Next afternoon it's going to be quite severe because there I record a full train going by while a rainstorm is pouring down and pissing on our platform. Next one incoming, she sounds beautiful. She's a long intermodal southbound, I-197. First train I saw last time, and I nearly beat her to the crossing. We're about to see her coming through live in action with a good shot. There's a lot to unpack here. The lead engine looks and sounds familiar. I know I've seen him somewhere. If you guys are long and dedicated fans of the channel and you've been watching my train videos for a while, please refer back to what train I saw him last on, because I swear I've seen that exact locomotive somewhere else. But that's far from what the biggest surprise is here. I get a text from my friend saying that one of the rarest locomotives are going to be trailing fourth on M601 today. As crazy as it sounds, this locomotive is supposed to belong to Peru, South America. Yes, and somehow trains can get it there through Foremex, BNSF, and CSX. It apparently used to be a KCS SC70 Mac that was repainted and sold to a short class railroad in Peru, and can somehow get there through Mexico. I am telling y'all right now, I will never see this again. This locomotive will never come back to me unless I travel to South America myself and go see it again. There is no way I will ever see anything like this again. Okay, that's just the gist of it. I know I'm big on trail fails, but it is still a rare diamond to see just travel by. Let's skip to it. Here it is, M60123 shipping a red SD70 Max sold from KCS straight to Peru, being shipped by CSX, BNSF, and Foremex. Let's see it go by. It is fourth of 4 engines. Pretty nice guy at the front. Gave me a lot of a horn show in the front, but it's true. The rumors were true. There really is an SD70 Mac being shipped to South America. That is ridiculous. That is such a long way. I don't even know how that's possible. And as I go home for tonight, I'm realizing that this was crazy enough already. Surely nothing crazy will happen after this, because I just got handed gold. Right? I mean, it's gonna be normal, right? So yeah, at 7:47 a.m., just CPKC just casually rolls in here. By the way, this is M649. This is a reroute. But wow, we've only seen 4 trains this whole trip, and we've already seen a South American engine and some CPKC run on the CSX line. Surely this can't get any better, right? Well, those were my exact thoughts until about 9:03 in the morning, just an hour later. Okay, so I not only just saw the one foreign power that I really wanted to see this trip, I've only seen UP once, and it was a trailing Gevo in Austell. But it was an SD70 Ace Duo, and one was a Thundercab. It was the second one. And he absolutely ripped the horn until he got to the last crossing. This right here is 29F, a daily intermodal train that comes through Cordele at about this time every day, but usually doesn't have UP power. 45 minutes later at 9:48 a.m., we have IO25, a daily CSX southbound intermodal that's incoming out of Ross, and she sounds pretty. That horn is quite the gift, and it sounds really nice. This guy lasts a long time, lasting out about 10 minutes. But obviously I will not show that. That takes up too much unnecessary storage. But let's continue. This is IO25, a daily southbound intermodal train that comes out of Ross every morning. And this guy has 3 engines on him today. Usually we only see 2. As for winners and losers for when it comes to the exact time of when this guy goes through, it's as unpredictable as me trying to predict the exact moment that my neighbor takes his next shit. My point is, you can't really predict things just based off of logs. You kind of just need to put yourself out there and see what you can get. Thank you for holding through those videos of me on my e-bike going up hills. I, believe it or not, don't have a fucking clue who this next train is because they didn't log it on the Cordele rail cam, so honestly, just enjoy the show. This next train we're going to see is pretty interesting. It's a Norfolk Southern train that comes out of the trees. It's called 64Q. It's an as-needed train, and the second locomotive is a Union Pacific Gevo. Funny story, this guy literally comes 1.5 minutes right after him. How? Because he was stopped right before the interlocking waiting for this guy to go by. We hear his engine rumbling with no horn alert, so I quickly get my camera. As you can see, I'm panicking because I just now realized he's emerging from the tree, so I'm just panicking. watched to the end, thank you so much, and good night.